A pleasant day, everyone. I'm Rodita Tabangkura, taking up Master of Arts in Education, major in Social Studies. Today, I'm going to present my research. The integration of educational applications in teaching is a vital as it enhances the engagement, caters to diverse learning styles, and fosters personalized learning experiences. By incorporating these tools, educators can create a dynamic lessons that stimulate student curiosity and encourage active participation, ultimately leading to improved academic outcomes and preparing students for success in the digital age. For this reason, I have conducted a research on the use of an innovative application that will help the students and my fellow teachers, titled the use of Canva as a learning tool in teaching social studies among grade 10 students. This research used a mixed method approach, a combination of quantitative and qualitative method, where the respondent is particularly the grade 10 Varia students of Mangan High School. A passionate educator, I need to find a way to get my students active in my social studies class. And Canva is one of the things that has helped me and my students. Canva is a versatile graphic design platform that allows users to create a wide range of visual content, such as the presentations, the posters, the social media, the graphics, the infographics, and more. It has a powerful set of tools for creating a visually engaging and interactive content and fostering student engagement and learning in the classroom. This study investigates the efficacy of integrating the Canva application as a learning tool in teaching social studies to grade 10 Voria students through a quasi-experimental mixed method approach. It uses the pre-test and the post-test assessment to measure students' academic performance and comprehensions, supplemented by the interviews to gather the user's experiences. The study aims to assess the Canva's impact on the students' learning outcomes, engagement, and creativity, and to identify the factors influencing its effectiveness. The key findings include the pretest score showing that 50% of the students scored between 13 to 18, 35% of the scored from 19 to 24, and 15% scored from 7 to 12, with a mean score of 16.98. Post-test scores indicated the improvement, with a 3% scoring 25 to 30, 27% scoring from 13 to 18, and 70% scoring from 19 to 24. There was a significant increase of 3.02 points, which is 17.98% in the post-test scores, with a t-value of 3.53 and a p-value of 0.001, indicating a significant difference. Challenges included initial difficulties with the Canvas features, especially in online learning, but improved familiarity over time lead to a positive experiences and increased productivity. While Canvas, especially in online learning, but improved familiarity over time to a positive experience, increase the productivity. While Canvas versatility and ease of use were praised. Limitations include the need for a premium accounts for a certain features and navigations, difficulties on a mobile devices. Overall, the study concludes that the Canva positively impacts the academic work by enhancing creativity and streaming the tasks despite some access and functionality challenges. These are the statement of the problem. So the following statement of the problem guide this research. First is, um, what are the pretest scores of the grade 10 variants in the social studies before using the Canva application in the instructional process? The second is, what are the post-test scores of the grade 10 variants in social studies after using the Canva application in instructional process? Third is, there is a significant differences between the pre-test and the post-test using the Canva application as a learning tool in teaching social studies among grade 10 variants. Fourth, what are the experiences of the students in using Canva application as a learning tool in teaching social studies among the grade 10 variants? The last, what training program can be proposed based on the findings of the study? For the hypothesis, the answer here, there is no significant difference between the pretest and the post-test scores using the Canva application as a learning tool in teaching the social studies. These research conceptual frameworks makes the link between its important variables and elements more understandable, where the researcher utilizing the pretest and the post-test assessment to evaluate the impact on the learning outcomes of the grade 10 warriors. There are experiences encountered during the Canva use as explored, aiming to enhance its integration into the subject. A proposed training program suggests the strategies for optimization such as the subject adaptation and teacher training to improve the Canvas effectiveness as a learning tool and enhance student learning outcomes in social studies. The study employed a quasi-experimental mixed method approach to examine the Canvas use as a learning tool in grade 10 Boreas. Quantitative analysis conducted via the using of the pretest and post-test evaluated the comprehension and knowledge with the descriptors categorizing the progress. Additionally, qualitative insights were gathered through focus group discussion with 8 students enriching the understanding of their experiences. This comprehensive approach aimed to assess the Canvas impact on both learning outcomes and students' experiences in social studies. The researchers conducted the study at Mangahan High School, a public school in Pasig City, to ensure the relevance and accessibility. This location facilitated directed engagement with the grade 10 warrior students in their learning environment, enabling the data collection and interactions. Additionally, being situated within Pasig City provided the context for understanding the local educational practices and sociocultural influences on the study outcomes. The study focused on the grade 10 students school year 2023-2024. The non-probability purposive convenient sampling is a method used in research to select the participant based on the specific criteria or characteristics that are relevant to the research objectives. In this type of sampling, researcher intentionally choose participant who they believe will provide a valuable insight or information related to the research. 40 grade 10 warriors were chosen this section. This section is heterogeneous, where the general average in Araling Panlipunan subject is ranging to 85 to 95. From this group, 8 students were randomly selected for the interviews using the fishbowl technique. Interviews were conducted after the class, with 2 groups of 4 students, each interviewed on a separate days, Monday and Wednesday, facilitating through exploration of the experiences with the Canva. This study utilizes the teacher-made test to evaluate the Canva effectiveness in teaching the social studies to grade 10 warriors. This test was validated by the MAED Social Studies graduate and a AP Head Teacher 6 that assessed the student knowledge through the 30 multiple choice questions on the topic about the gender roles. The researcher also conducted an interview with the 8 randomly selected students, provided a qualitative insights into their experiences in using the Canva, offering a noun's perspective non-captured by quantitative methods alone. Also, questionnaires used in interviews were validated by the thematician, Doctor of Education, and a Master Teacher 1 graduate of Social Studies, MAED, ensuring the reliable data collection. For the statistical treatment of data, to answer the question for this number 1, to determine the respondents' latest results, the collected data was subjected to a frequency distribution, percentage, mean, and standard deviation. To answer the question number 2, to determine the post-test findings of the respondents, the collected data was subjected to frequency distribution, percentage, mean, and standard deviation. To answer the question number 3, the data collected from the grade 10 various was submitted to paired t-tests to assess whether there were statistically significant differences between the pre-test and the post-test scores. For the number 4, to determine the results interview data is carefully reviewed, coded, and categorized to identify the recurring themes and essential meanings. For the problem number 1, to answer these questions, I have here the table number 1. It shows that the pretest scores of the grade 10 students before the use of Canva as a learning tool in teaching social studies. Here, the results indicate that the students' performance is good. The pretest results indicate the grade 10 Boreas learners perform well in the social studies prior to Canva integration as instructional aid. This suggests that Canva was introduced academically proficient students, allowing for further exploration and enhancement of their learning experience through the innovative instructional methods. Based on the study of Johnson and Brown 2023, emphasizes analyzing pretest data to tailor the instructional strategies based on the learning requirements and knowledge gaps. The aim to leverage the pretest scores to identify the areas for effective Canva interventions, allowing educators to optimize activities and enhance students' engagement and comprehension. For the problem number 2, to answer these questions, I have here the table number 2, which shows the pretest scores of the grade 10 students after the use of Canva as a learning tool in teaching social studies. The results indicate that the students' performance is very good. The result shows that the respondent had a very good performance in social studies after the use of Canva as an evidence by the POSA scores. Hence, the use of Canva is very effective in teaching social studies among grade 10 Boreas. According to the study of Smith et al. 2021, the notable increase in student performance can be attributed to factors from educational research and a unique features of Canva integrations. Successful post-test results often reflect students' comprehensive understanding of key concepts and their ability to think critically, drawing connection between the ideas and historical events. For the problem number 3, I have here my table number 3. It shows the data analysis a significant increase of 3.02 points or 17.98% in the POSA scores. Compared to the pretest scores among the grade 10 social students, these results suggest that Canva effectively enhances students' understanding and performance in social studies. These outcomes leads to the rejection of the null hypothesis, affirming a substantial disparity between the pretest and the post-test scores. Consequently, the findings strongly suggest that the use of Canva has proven to be highly effective in enhancing the learning outcomes of the grade 10 Boreas students in social studies. As stated in the study of Garcia et al.'s 2021, students use Canva to create multimedia presentation on a global citizenship, expressing opinions artistically and showcasing the mastery of challenging the social issues. For the fourth problem about their experiences, the research data yielded the three distinct themes related to the experiences with Canva as a learning tool. These themes provide a valuable insights into students' varied experiences with Canva as a learning tool, highlighting its potential benefits, challenges, and areas for improvement in educational settings. For the sub-theme number 1, it tells about the first-time users of the Canva experience. It is a digital tool that fosters the creativity and empowerment. It helps the students develop the design skills and enhances their visual skills, underscoring the importance of the digital literacy in a modern education. Integrating the digital literacy into the curriculum is crucial for equipping the students with essential skills for success in today's digital-centric world. As highlighted by Remesha et al. 2021, technology plays a vital role in fostering the critical thinking communication, lifelong learning, making digital literacy indispensable in contemporary education. For the sub-theme number 2, it's about the flexibility of the Canva. Canva's accessible and user-friendly interface allows educators and students of all the skill levels to unleash their creativity, facilitating the innovative learning experiences in both traditional and virtual classrooms. Neltner, 2015, stated, it describes that Canva as an online graphic design tool for creating various designs, highlighting its drag and drop editing features and pre-availability. In these pictures of Canva team, it is explained that Canva serves as an evaluable resource for the students, enabling them to create engaging and impactful learning materials in a variety of formats and topics for the subjects. Its accessibility, comprehensive design features, and collaborative capabilities help make students' learning experience great, as stated by Paiza, cited by Marionani 2021, that Canva app includes the beautiful design with capabilities that are easily accessible via cell phones and others. For the subteam number 2 is about the convenience offered by Canva. It highlights that Canva's extensive collection or professionally designed templates and addressing the variety of the needs from the social media posts into a presentation. So these templates inspires the creativity and streamlines customization, boosting the productivity and innovations. For the sub-team number 1 is about the technical challenges. It also outlining the drawbacks associated with the Canva, including the reliance on unstable internet connection, potential costs of a certain features, and a lack of local file storage. Additionally, the platforms lacks an interactive writing tool, which creates a confusion for collaborative writing tasks. However, proactive measures such as updating browser and improving internet connection can reduce this issue. In Kanda et al. Study dated 2022, several key points about Canva are highlighting. First, the efficient functioning of Canva is dependent on the reliable internet connection. Additionally, users may need to pay for additional features that are not readily accessible. Moreover, Canva lacks local file storage, meaning that if the server experiences downtime, adjustment made may not be preserved. For the subteam number 2, the resource constraints underscores the significant impacts of the limitation on Canva's functionality due to the subscription constraints, particularly for the pre-planned users. Challenges such as a network stability, limited mobile features, and lengthy design process hinder the creativity and productivity. So according to the study of Pelangi 2020, he identifies the several disadvantages of Canva. Firstly, its functionality heavily that relies on the stable internet connection, impacting the accessibility on web and device platforms. Secondly, a certain features like the formats, the stickers are available at a cost, while the basic features remain free. Thirdly, users may be encounter the design similarities with the other layouts, despite the customization options. Lastly, the mobile app versions lacks about the half of the PC version features, restricting its capabilities. For the problem number 5, it tells about what training program can be proposed based on the findings of the study. So the proposed training program aims to integrate the Canva effectively into the grade 10 social studies, fostering a creativity and improving the learning outcomes. It includes the workshops, the cross-curricular projects, a Canva club, a teacher collaboration meetings. Success will be measured by increase students' engagement, advanced Canva skills, a positive teacher feedback, a Canva cloud growth, and a recognition within the school community. So these are my rationale. Now, for the proposed training program for the quantitative method entitled the Project Canvas. Canvas means creative, artistic, nurturing visual abilities strategically. So this initiative aimed to incorporate Canva into grade 10 social studies, presenting students with a versatile tool for both creative expressions and academic enrichment. The program composed of 3 phases: the pre-implementation, the actual implementation, and the post-implementation. Orientation sessions were conducted to familiarize the students with Canva basic features, ensuring their grasp in functionalities. The objective extend to beyond the nurturing creativity. It sought to establish a Canva as a foundational resource across the subjects, facilitating its integration into subjects, facilitating its integration into the academic projects and presentations. This was based on the LMS, or the Learner's Master Skills, under the DepEd curriculum. For the second phase of the program, the students are engaged in a hands-on exploration sessions in a group workshops, collaborating on the design tasks with the teacher's supervision. Integration planning involved the continuous discussion among the teachers to identify ways to incorporate Canva into existing subjects and assignments. So this approach aimed to integrate Canva seamlessly into the learning experience, thereby boosting student engagement and improving the learning outcomes. For the program success, this was evaluated, no? In this part, it called the assessment. So here, the program aims to sustain the success through the continued student training, expanding the Canva integration, and the resource accessibility to empower the grade 10 students in creative expressions and academic excellence. So on this part, um, the researcher need to assess if the Canva is truly effective. For the SOP number 4, so this is my proposed training program based on the findings of the study about the students' experiences in using the Canva application. So in this part, it is my proposed training program based on the quality and the qualitative method. So my title is Canva Masterclass. It tells about navigating the challenges and maximizing the potential program at Mangahan High School. Is designed for the grade 10 students who are new to design software. It provides a supportive environment students to learn the Canva through engaging activities and hands-on practice, helping them to overcome the initial challenges. The program also offers the practical strategies for resource optimization and technical troubleshooting, empowering the students to fully utilize the Canva for their academic and creative projects. By enhancing the digital literacy and fostering innovation, the masterclass prepares students for the modern digital landscape, aiming to unlock their creativity and boost academic achievement and promote continuous learning in the digital design. In the first phase of the program, the main goal is to build the fundamental Canvas skills among the grade 10 students at Mangana High School. It aims to equip the students with the strategies to tackle and technical the challenges, optimizes the resources, enabling them to maximize their potential in digital design. So the person involved are the AP teachers as the facilitator and the grade 10 students as the participants. For the program second phase, the goal is to consolidate and reinforce the Canvas skills among the grade 10 students by providing them the opportunities to practice and apply their learning to a real-world designs project. So again, the participants on this second phase are the AP teachers, where are they are the facilitators, and the grade 10 students who are the participants of the program. Then for the last page, it will evaluate the program's effectiveness and address the additional learning needs by gathering the feedback from the students and trainers. So this assessment aims to identify the areas for the improvements and provide a further support. AP teachers will facilitate with the grade 10 students participating in the program. Overall, I will invite uh, a speaker on using about the Canva application. So based on the finding presented from the gathered data, the researchers conduct concluded that Canva helps students a lot. So these are the reasons why I said this. Number one, the students perform good in the pretest before using the Canva. Then the second one, the post-test score shows that the graded students had a very good performance in social studies after the use of Canva application as evidenced by the post-test scores. Then the third one, there exists a significant difference between the post-test and the pre-test and the post-test scores of the grade 10 Warrior students before and after using the Canva in teaching social studies, which suggests that the use of Canva is effective in increasing the scores of the students and reflective of improved performance of the grade 10 students in social studies. For the conclusions, the journey of the great ten warriors with the Canva as a first-time users reveals nouns the experience marked by initial challenges and subsequent adaptations and growth, while the app's plethora of features initially overwhelm users. Perseverance and continuous exploration lead to increased familiarity and proficiency. Then the last, the program entitled Project Canva was proposed to sustain its success by continuing student training, expanding Canva integration across the subjects, and maintaining access to necessary resources. After the findings and conclusion, the researcher recommended the following. First, the use of Canva application is highly recommended since the result of the study shows its high effectiveness in the enhancement of the performance of the grade 10 warriors. Second one, the use of Canva application can be considered appropriate technique not only in social studies but in other subjects as well. The third, implement the proposed training program to sustain the students' training, expanding Canva integrations across the subjects, and maintaining access to necessary resources. By doing so, it will further empower the grade 10 students to creatively express themselves and excel academically through the use of Canva application. Fourth, this study can be replicated by the other non-social studies teacher on the several topics being taught. Fifth, parallel study can be conducted to a different group of respondents. Similar studies may be conducted to include the other aspects, such as cooperativeness, sharing talents and opinions, and the likes. Then the last one, the results of the study can be used as a guideline in preparing the training program for teachers. Overall, with the conclusion and findings about this study, Canvas serves as a versatile and empowering tool that benefits students by enhancing engagement, fostering creativity, improving comprehension, promoting collaboration, supporting accessibility, fostering digital literacy, and developing real-world skills. Incorporating Canva into educational practices enriches the learning experiences and equips students with essential skills for success in the 21st century. That's conclude my presentation. Again, thank you very much.